Welcome and welcome back to the Flow of Life Tarot. We're going to do a quick reading today to check in with the energies and the flow for your weekend. My uploads have been quite slow. The journey. So I'm hoping I can get it up for you as soon as possible, which I will. Whenever you find this, take what resonates, leave the rest, and thanks for bringing your vibe. I've actually got 4 of these now, and they're powerful, which usually means it's a big reading, but I was really thinking this was going to be a quick one, so let's see. Okay, Jaguar. Wow, this came up the other day. Very powerful. Completion. Okay. I wonder if this is a follow-on. I haven't posted that yet. That's a very long reading. The Sun, very positive, supporting energies, and the Owl, which is sort of nighttime. Wow. Okay. There's me wanting to do a quick reading for you. Yeah, Jaguar. Yeah, this Jaguar spirit came up in a reading the other day. This could be connected. We'll see. This is definitely like a tidal force of energy, and one that you're prepared for. Your canoe's pointed in the right direction. Your boat's ready to go. You're all harnessed and geared up and prepared for this. You're about to take this wave. So let's see. And I'm getting a sense of swiftness as well. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got Empress energy on the table already. We've got King of Wands. Wow. We've got Temperance, and we've got moving on. This is profound energy. Very vibrant. The Sun is always obviously beneficial and good luck in the tarot, and here it's just simply divine. Absolutely. And I'm seeing this as a female figure, which is interesting because we obviously associate the Sun with the masculine and the moon with the feminine. And here with the Owl, I'm taking this as like a lunar. So this Jaguar with the Empress, your nourishment and your abundance is fiercely protected. It's that saying, what's for you is for you. Nothing can take it. Look at the way the light, these yellow from the Empress card, is shining this light on this Jaguar. So it's like the Jaguar is standing in the shadows, fiercely guarding and protecting you, and has always been, and will be there in a moment's notice. This is why she's so relaxed. This is why she's so embodied. This is why she's so empowered. She is fiercely guarded, guided, and protected. Whether that's your own soul, your own energetic frequency, your spirit team, a variation of those energies, nothing can mess with you. There's been stuff that I've seen online, and this thing called like destiny swapping or something like that, and I've kind of been curious when you see these things pop up. It's not possible. It's not possible. The wording sounds very dramatic and very and lots of fear-based energy. If you mess with this Jaguar, you're going to encounter fear. So I think it's a understanding of something which has just been labelled that, and the human mind can't really process it. It's not possible to swap destiny or take someone else's destiny or what's for them. It's just not possible. So the words are losing something in translation, but they're very fear-based. So even the idea is very fear-based and very disempowering. And none of those energies can touch you either, okay? This isn't denial. This isn't spiritual bypassing. This isn't gaslighting. This isn't sticking your head in the sand. This is fierce, absolute knowledge of who and what the heck you are, and your power, and the ferocity that you are and that surrounds you and protects you. Not because you're some helpless little butterfly, but because you are profoundly powerful. And that's why she is so at peace in her being and in her presence and fully in her power. As if to affirm this, we have this completion card. So it's whatever cycles that you have been facing, that maybe that had to bring you to be in this place of being in your power and knowing your power with absolute certainty and knowing that you are fiercely protected and guided and guarded and always have been. And with this, we have this, the heart at the center of completion. You know, you are, again, heart-centered. It is safe to be in your abundance, to be in your heart space. Have 9, which is that sort of divine number, that completion. And the King of Wands, who's looking at the Empress with admiration and respect and appreciation, and obviously a lot of warmth and affection. He knows her power, right? Okay, and then the Sun. That's interesting. I wonder whether the Sun, yeah. So with the Temperance, I feel this is many solar cycles, aka Earth years, but not just solar cycles, but the cycles of our solar system through the galaxy, in the galaxy, through the universe, right? So many cycles within cycles, and through that process of refinement, there's this purification of whatever has needed to be purified and worked with and tempered, like the alchemical process of lead to gold. You know, that's what's one of the most beautiful and profound and amazing things about being on this earth and as a human and on this planet. Nature all around us is always showing these divine expressions of vibrational expressions and frequencies. We see it in the movement of the waters and the tides. We see it in the way the seasons grow. We see it in the cycles of the weather, and the way that nature unfolds. So many different animals that have different life forms and different life cycles. They're all showing to us these profound spiritual lessons and truths that are there energetically, and to see them and witness and embody them in a physical presence is the ultimate. That's why this is the best planet in the universe. To see spiritual truths manifest in reality, whether it's a mountain, whether it's an earthquake, whether it's the fractures of the tectonic plates and the movement, and then the life that's created around those energies. And this is the wisdom that you have stepped into. We've got 3, 9. Yeah. And because you've gone through this completion place, you are moving on. You're stepping upwards and onwards in power, knowing who you are. Whatever journeys and cycles and lifetimes and whatever it's done, it's completed. You are moving on, and you're ready to be moving on. Okay, there's a lot of cards. Let's see. So with the Empress, we have the King of Swords. This again is sort of affirming the numerous energies that are there. And when I say protection, again, you know, in every word in our human language can be multi-layered and can suggest the counter. Now, I don't mean that you need the protection, but the protection is there as an honor, as a symbol of respect of the amount of power that there is, that courses through you. So you have the King of Wands there, also fiercely aware of the Empress, and we have the King of Swords, no BS, cuts through any nonsense. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Okay. I just want one. This completion. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So we've got lots of court cards, and yeah, we've got 2 major arcanas, 3 court cards, and the 6 of Swords. Which is very powerful reading. So yes, you're also in your inspired action. You know, the King of Wands takes action and he's inspired, and it's that sort of expansive, beautiful, fiery, like airy Leo Sagittarius energy. And we have also here in the feminine the Queen of Cups, which is that beautiful. There was another reading with fire and water flowing. So the water element of the Queen of Cups flows with her emotions. She would never be overwhelmed by the oceanic depths of her being and her presence. All emotions are welcome. She can contain the whole of the universe, oceanic emotional presence in that one cup. Deeply intuitive, as is the King of Wands, and nourishing, nurturing, creative, compassionate, loving. So that's again this full cycle. It's all elements are present and found. Okay, I was thinking about the sun, isn't that funny? And I was thinking how this sun and this temperance together sort of look like they're made for each other. There is something in the wings and the feathers that I'm seeing reiterated here, and this sparkle, this sort of alchemical crackling of sparking, and it's just absolute radiance. So I was thinking about the wholeness of this, and then of course we've got this moon card here coming up, and this is further acknowledging this beautiful yoking of the lunar and the solar, the masculine and the feminine, the light and the shadow, the bright and the dark, the polarity, the duality, which is also beautiful. It's beautiful. We you know, it's honouring that process, and that beautiful dance of the alchemy of those energies. Eight of Cups, yeah. I was just thinking in my head, what are you moving on from? And the Eight of Cups is that card of moving on. Often it's a bit of a tough decision because you've built and you've invested in these Eight of Cups, and it's not just financial resources or time and energy, it's the emotional resources that you've put into building something, and there becomes a choice where you have to walk away and move on. And when I say you have to, it's because it's an internal drive, because there's something that doesn't quite satisfy. You may have built an empire, but there's something that doesn't quite resonate or satisfy. So it's walking away from something, maybe not the whole empire, but some aspect or some even belief or paradigm that you were clinging on to, because you need to internally, it's that need. When I say need to, it's like when you need to burp, you need to leave the Eight of Cups to find your ninth, which is satisfaction. So it's moving on to find your ninth cup, which is satisfaction. So we need extremely powerful energies, extremely powerful reading. I'm so glad I jumped on quickly just to so what is it you need to know about this, aside it being just phenomenally powerful? Of course, the owl represents wisdom. So, you know, the journeys of life that you've been on, you've gained certain vibrational frequencies that are perfect, whole and complete. It's like they're stamped into your DNA. They cannot be undone. It's like when you see something, it cannot be unseen. And this is obviously in a good way and in a powerful way. And you are truly balanced and in your energies, with your masculine, with your feminine, with your active, with your passive. All of these things are powerful. It's the receptive as well as the proactive. It's a beautiful dance. Yeah. I sort of saw an image of someone dancing, and I'm just, it's funny with the Four of Swords, it's sort of saying now you can take a rest as well, and remember to take care of yourself, because this is such a fizzing energy that it's important to rest and take care. And we've got this Creator card, 2 extra cards in this deck, and one is yes and one is no, and this is the no. So I feel with this 4 of Swords, this is saying, no is a complete sentence. Be discerning with your time and your energy, with your boundaries. No is a complete sentence. Use it. And then we've got the 2 of Swords. So yeah, there's obviously something perhaps specifically that you've been thinking about and in your mind about, with a little bit of indecision and a bit of concern. So that's why all this reading is here behind this, because it's a no to the distraction. You can make your own choice. You've got your own wisdom, your own discernment, your own guidance. Whoever this is for is an extremely powerful soul. Okay. What else do you need to know? Okay, the Fool. Yeah, so because you've completed this journey and this cycle, you are going to be, this is why you need to sort of rest and relax, because this is why you're going to be saying no to unnecessary distractions or anything that might just pull on your energy, because you're stepping into this Fool energy. It doesn't mean that, you have wisdom with this as well, and that's what you're moving into, this new stage of life. Is there anything else I need to add to this? No, you're ready. Just a reminder of who you are, and where you've come from, and why you're moving ahead the way that you are. Take time to rest. No is a complete sentence. Cut out the distractions. Fiercely guard and protect your energy in the same way that Spirit does and wishes to, because you are the Empress, and you're beginning a whole new journey in your life and in your world. You're moving on from that. You're moving on from what doesn't satisfy you. You carry the wisdom with you. You carry it lightly, but you also have this beautiful beginner's mind, which is powerful energy, powerful momentum forwards. So, wow, this is beautiful reading. Thank you for allowing me to read your energies. Thank you for being here. As ever, take what resonates, leave the rest. And I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Bye.